Mike's in the court, yeah, we got that full grip. Driving through the lane, watch them do that quick flip. We got the teamwork, making all the nets pop. Hoops like a job, and we punch in that clock. Bounce past alley-oop, yeah, we set the trend. Crossing over defenders to the very end.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Sports Talk, Dalton Sports Talk, that is. We got a USA special. I'm AD, the myth, the legend, whatever you want to say.
And you know who I am, Money Mike. We here. It's been a minute, but we had to come back and talk about that game last night.
Yeah, that legendary, three-headed GOAT game, I want to say. I think it was crazy, and I just wanted to, talk about it because I know everybody was just buzzing about it yesterday. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get to watch it live, so I had to recap it. Everybody kept talking about it, telling me about it and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, just hold on, let me watch what I can watch, So mm-hmm. I waited until about 7 p.m. and then I watched it. So that was tight.
It was definitely high-level basketball, some of the best basketball I've seen between two teams with that many skilled players on the floor at one time. And such a high level of basketball thinking and playing and cutting. And, when you look back at it, something happened last night that's never happened before. They had 5 MVPs on the floor at one time. Mm-hmm. So that right there alone lets you know. And then, of course, the Bay Area zone, Steph Curry, he unleashed yesterday.
Yeah, he showed a Steph game, which I think was just what he really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I think that's what he really wanted to do. For USA, that was one of his goals, to give a good Steph performance. Mm-hmm. Everybody on the team, I think, has a newfound of respect for him. Mm-hmm. I think that they already know, but it's just you get to witness it on the team and get to see. Anthony Edwards, he said a quote. He was like, have some OGs around you. It was something like that, have OGs around you. And I think that was all he said. And I think it's because he's watching what's the greatness about. What is this? What is this? And it shows the difference. It just shows the performance. Another thing that I seen that was interesting was Serbia's and Australia's game. Mm-hmm. So the game before, when they played, Patty Mills came out 14 straight. Mm-hmm. It was 14, 16 straight from Patty, and then they came back down, and then, Serbia won it, Jokic won it and stuff. But I think Curry caught wind of that because he's very close to Patty Mills. Them and Patty are pretty close. Mm-hmm. They do interviews together, they talk and stuff. I think he caught wind of that. He was like, I smell blood. I smell some green light where I can see it, and he did the same exact thing. Yeah,
it was that's the first time I've really seen Curry engage with the opposing team bench. But I'm pretty sure those players are connected in so many ways, but just man, to watch the way that KD and LeBron and Steph play together. And Joel Embiid, man, I got to give him props, man. He did a few things last night, man, that I was like, whoa, okay. Yeah. So it's starting to rub off. But I'd like to ask you this. Do you think they overplaying the Jason Tatum thing?
No. I think he could play in certain other areas. Mm-hmm. I think you just put him behind a LeBron and a KD. Mm-hmm. Of course he's not going to play. Yeah. But if you put him behind an Anthony Edwards or a Derek White, I think he can fit that role in a different way. Yeah. But maybe his mentality is a dominant ball effect where they don't feel like he can play a role style. But I also think he'll play 4 years from now. He'll be the new 3 GOATs because they did show a picture of LeBron, mm-hmm. and it was it's crazy to see LeBron in the top 3 again because they had a picture of D-Wade, Kobe, and LeBron in the USA. Mm-hmm. And then they showed a cutoff picture of LeBron, KD, and Curry in the same thing, right? And I remember KD was on that team with Kobe and LeBron, and Dwayne Wade.
I watched that. I remember watching it.
Yeah, I mean, he played a little bit, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, I mean, every player goes through it. Every player's had their time with it. You know, at least a majority of players to where those things happen. But I don't think they haven't lost the game. So, you know, obviously the way that these coaches, it's not just, and it's not just one coach making a decision, but you know what? The bottom line is everybody bought in to go get this goal.
About the Joel Embiid thing, like I was very impressed with him. I really liked him. What do you think about his quote? Do you think he could have held on to that? About them asking him about 2028 in LA. So him going to LA, he goes, I'm gonna go with I might go play with Cameron.
Oh, okay, I see
instead of the USA.
Yeah,
so he was like, it's either USA or his country, his native country to Cameron.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, first of all, you ain't run the medal yet. Second of all, it's like an official thing when you win a USA medal, you know? What do you think? I think you could have held on to that quote, especially if you're going to go. If you're going to go win a gold medal and then go back to your other country and go and try to, you know.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I mean, everybody's got opinions about how they feel sometimes when you catch somebody. But, you know, I can understand if somebody wanted to go represent their country. I mean, wouldn't you like to go represent Trinidad Tobago and hoop?
Yeah, but which they don't even have a team. Get a team. But if I was on USA team and then I go play for my country after that, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Unless, if USA didn't want me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and then we got a preview. So Saturday is all set up. France versus USA. So you got Wemby, Gobert, Batum, you know.
Some veterans in there.
Do you think Jason Tatum's role changes next game? Steve Kerr throws him in the starting lineup. Would you be shocked? Because he did last time he started.
No, he's not.
Because he's not bringing KD off the bench.
KD's starting.
Yeah.
Already.
But he gets playing time? You're not sure. Who do you like in this game?
They're going to have to play Joel Embiid.
Oh, they got to play and Anthony Davis. Because they like to go with Gobert and Wemby out there. That's 2 7-footers.
Oh, no. I think I can bring back...
But you got Bam. Bam can get out there and play. Bam can go.
I think I can bring back Anthony Edwards minutes a little bit, and then I can put in Jason Tatum a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's just very effective.
Yeah.
Like
What's a totally different style game?
He's very lanky.
This is a different style game. I mean, in sports all the time, as we know, anybody can beat anybody, but I'm going to call this a lot Saturday. I can't see the USA losing this game. I just don't see it.
Oh, then they got our boy, I forgot his name, but the guard that goes at KD a lot. He's like a tall guard, 6'7".
Okay.
You know,
so they got a few scorers.
They got a few scorers.
I just don't think they
can shoot.
I just don't think they had a manpower and the physicality.
Yeah, they're just it's for them. It comes with France being you're playing for your country. You're playing in France.
So the home,
This is all heart.
And the women, the USA women are playing against France too, right? So
this is like a heart thing. Yeah, this is like a country heart thing. Yeah. So if they do what Serbia does, the country will take pride into what they did.
Okay.
Now, that's the best thing I think they got going for them. I don't think Olympics, I don't think we're going to lose that. But maybe we might see the change of the evolution of Wemby. Maybe
2028 is going to look totally different. Yeah. We already know that.
Maybe Wemby, maybe this might be Wemby's
it could be.
Game to be like, okay, Like,
Yeah,
I'm here. This is who I am. And the world knows me now.
That's that next wave of NBA players, though, that'll be coming. All of the youngsters that's in the league.
If Wemby does if he explodes and has a game where it's his best game of his life,
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, it's
because you will have Cooper Flag in that next one. You know he'll be in there, right?
Yeah, he'll be, of course.
Yeah,
he's gonna be.
He was already with the
he'll be
team
there
and stuff. So,
but I don't know. Like, we'll see if he he has to do something in the league for him to do something.
Well, I mean, he was working out with the men's Olympic team that whole time. That's that level of play. I mean, what does that do for your game?
So 4 years later, do you think Jason Tatum comes back?
Ooh, I don't know. Time heals everything. He could be a more mature player and turn around and look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? He's that leader now. You know what I'm saying? He's that senior player.
How do you feel about a Drew Holiday being there?
Solid. You got to have a Drew Holiday.
Okay, but how do you feel about Drew Holiday being there and not a Kyrie Irving being there for Drew against?
I just think
instead of Drew.
I understand the assembling of the team. It's like you kind of need a little bit of everything in order to make it work. We don't need all scorers, but we need some facilitators. We need some people who can play all different parts and give us something. I get all that. So, that's all good. But, it's going to be exciting. We're going to talk about it. But before we get out of here, this is Bay Area Sports Talk. So we got the 49ers playing Saturday. So this is opening it up. We're going to be getting into it every week. And what we're hoping for is that whatever team that the 49ers is playing, that we can get one of the fans out there. We'd like to get you on live and kind of preview that game, talk about what's to expect. Just one person, So, reach out to us on Dalton Sports Talk, and we looking forward to bringing more shows and getting it going.
Let's get it. See these championship games. Sha'Carri Richardson, goated. Goated. I just gotta say that, goated. The look back.
What about
Gabby
Thomas?
Goated.
Okay.
Goated. The chase downs.
Yeah.
All these other sports, I'm watching them. I'm just like, this is crazy. All of them.
USA women's basketball too. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Bring home that goal. We see you guys either Saturday or Sunday. We're gonna preview the 49ers versus the Titans. We're gonna talk about that game afterwards. We out.